Hey fellas, this is Rabbi speaking, and today we're going to be talking about a certain shonen, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail of this video. Now, when we think of shonen, the first things that pop into our minds are Dragon Ball, One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, My Hero Academia, the list goes on. All those big name shonens. But what about the other shonens that are kind of overlooked, underrated? The ones that are talked about once in a while, but not too much. Like, they do have a cult following. And, of course, I'm talking about Magi by Shinobu Otaka. This is a manga that came out in 2009 and ended in 2017, with 37 volumes, and was published in the weekly Shonen Sunday. But today, we are only going to be talking about the anime that has only 2 seasons, with 25 episodes each. And yeah, the anime did not complete the manga, which kinda sucks. But hey, I mean, these 2 seasons of Magi are special. And there is a prequel spin-off starring Sinbad, which I have not watched yet, so I'm not going to be reviewing that, of course. But either way though, let's dive into Magi. The story of Magi mostly revolves around a boy named Aladdin. And yes, we think of Disney Aladdin, the most popular of all Aladdins. But this Aladdin has magical powers, he travels with his friends around the world, and they explore dungeons, kingdoms, empires. So this is a series that mostly revolves around the world building, while also on the characters. And so, much like other shonens, it could be fun, it could be epic, it could be funny, but it can also be dark, and it could be twisted to the point where you're scarred for life. And I think a fair comparison would be Hunter x Hunter, where Hunter x Hunter had a lot of lighthearted moments, while also its dark moments, where it just knew how to, switch the tones. The anime came out in 2012, and it was produced by A1 Pictures. Much like other animes, many of the characters have different color hairstyles, like they're very vibrant. You know, you got red, purple, blue, green, especially like this magenta color, which I'll get into in a moment. But other than that though, the only things that are not flashy are the environment. Now in this section of the video, I'm only going to talk about the 3 main characters, and not the characters that are supporting or background characters. As much as I would love to talk about those characters, I feel like that would make this video a lot longer. So let's just stick with Aladdin, Alibaba, and Morgana. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name. Let's start off with Aladdin. Now, what makes Aladdin different from the other MCs of Shonen is that he doesn't have any crazy, ambitious dreams like Pirate King or Hokage, nor is he trying to become crazy strong, like the strongest of the strong. Though he is trying to learn more about magic in order to become a proper Magi, and you'll learn more about what a Magi is if you watch the show. But what makes Aladdin similar to the other characters is that he's down to earth, he is open to making new friends, even though sometimes some of the people that he tries to befriend don't warm up to him quickly. And some friendships start off like that. I think that's a bit relatable. But also, Aladdin is kind of a pervert. Like, he just loves women. And so that's where the fan service kind of comes in. And so yeah, Aladdin is your traditional pervert. But Aladdin is still fun though. We all love Aladdin for just being a great person. And he's also taken his role as a Magi a bit seriously. But he doesn't let that destroy him. He keeps going no matter what. He doesn't let that change him. Now, when we first see Alibaba, he's kind of rude. He's kind of mean to Aladdin. And he's also kind of seems greedy when he wants to go to a dungeon and get the riches of that dungeon. Like, wow, he's kind of an asshole. But then, at the end of the first episode, when he becomes Aladdin's friend, we begin to root for him. I grew to root for him. And then once we understand Alibaba more as the series progresses, you understand where he comes from. Like, especially with his dark past. Like, I felt bad for Alibaba and understood like why he was kind of being an asshole at first, but then he just came from a good place. Like, he had a point on why he was doing what he was doing. And so you see that he has a good heart, that he has good intentions, and that he has like a really serious, ambitious goal. Then last but not least, we have Morgiana. That's how I'm going to pronounce the name, guys. So anyway though, she starts off as a slave, but later joins Alibaba and Aladdin on their adventures as a traveling companion. And so she also has hot pink hair, which has something to do with her, I guess you can say, this race that she is from, this special race of people that are just really, really strong, superhuman strength. Like, she can just punch and kick things, even like rocks and stones, and they'll break like puzzle pieces coming apart. Like, it's that amazing. But what makes her also unique is that she doesn't start off like having funny moments, but later, when she does bond more with Aladdin and Alibaba, that's when she has more funny moments. And I love that about her. Like, they took a really like a straight guy character and made her a bit comedic, showing those like cutesy wootsy faces. That's what I love about her. Bottom line, should you watch Magi if you haven't? Can it pull new fans in? Yes, I don't see why not. If you're someone who wants to watch another shonen, but with a twist, this is so up your alley. So once you watch Magi and you finish it, you're gonna want more seasons. Seasons that don't exist yet. I mean, think about shows like Bleach, Inuyasha, where they are canceled for quite a long time, but later made their comeback. Inuyasha, Final Act, Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War. I mean, the same thing could happen with Magi, even though Magi's not that popular like Bleach and Inuyasha were. But, you know, you never know. After you finish the anime, you're gonna want to read the manga, because in order to pick up where you left off, you're gonna have to begin with volume 21 all the way to volume 37. So that's 17 more volumes of Magi, and I just can't wait. Even though I've been putting this manga off for a while, I should read the manga. I really, really should. So hopefully I don't get too distracted by other things, but we'll see what happens. Either way though, how would I rate this anime, just these 2 seasons? 9 out of 10. It does have a little bit of flaws, but I feel like I'd be nitpicking if I were to do that. So I'm just going to end the video right here. How would you rate this series? What did you think of Magi? Will you give it a watch if you haven't? Just let me know your thoughts down below. And would you want it to come back just to finish the series? Just to complete it? Just let me know. And if you are new to this channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. My book is in the description down below on Amazon. Get yourself a copy of Cheetah Team, please. It means a lot. And that's all I have to say for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Rob A, and may the anime force be with you.